Welcome to Fantasy Wizard. UEFA Champions League Matchday 8 is coming, so today I'm here to give you some tips and advices about upcoming fixture. I was recording videos separately about wildcard or limitless card, but this time there will be only one video because Matchday 8 is so different, and simply I will pick the best 11 players for Matchday 8. Uh, Before I start the team selection and giving some advices to you, please subscribe my channel and like this video because it is very important for me, while it represents only a single click for you. Matchday 8 is so different, and I have some golden rules for you which you must remember before you picking up your players. Okay, first golden rule is like this: every match is played at the same time on Tuesday night, and that means we have not Wednesday games. We can't change captaincy and we can't use substitutions. That means our bench will be useless on Wednesday, and on match day 8 we only got 11 best players, and we have one mission to pick the best 11 players out of 15 plus 2 free transfers. And second golden rule is like this: don't use wildcard or limitless card or your 2 free transfers at least in advance, because 1 hour before the deadline every starting lineup will be revealed, and we will have all information about starting players, about rotation, about injuries. So don't be so quickly, and don't pick the players in advance, because maybe it will cost you too much. And just wait 1 hour before the deadline, because everything will be revealed and we will have at least the whole information to pick the best players. Okay, what about ship strategy? I highly don't recommend you to use wildcard or limitless card at this point, because you have only one mission to pick the best 11 players out of 15, plus you have at least 2 free transfers. And if you have many injury players, if you have many players which are suspended or will be under rotation, of course at this moment you have to use limitless card or wild card and pick the differential players. But this time, if everything is okay or just cool, don't use wild card or limitless card, because in knockout stage it will be more useful, and I don't recommend you to cost it. But what about team selection? When we have only one match day, we must select 11 players, and this time I'm going to be that player to gives you recommendation about the best 11, and those are my players. You can watch it. I have 11 players for me, and I can explain why I picked them. I advise you to pick as a forward Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, and Victor Gyökeres, and I have more options, of course. You can also pick Kylian Mbappe. Of course, you can pick Victor Gyökeres, Serhou Guirassy, Patrick Schick. But this time, Harry Kane is one of the best, I think, and just like Erling Haaland, because if we see live table, we have great matchups. For example, Bayern is against Slovan Bratislava, Manchester City is against Brugge, Real Madrid is against Brest, Leverkusen is against Sparta Praga, and those teams have to win in advance. In the case to be in the best 8 teams, everyone wants to be in it, and Liverpool and Barcelona are already out in the knockout stage. That means they have obligation to make some little rotations, and I don't want to be risky, and I don't want to advise you to pick the players from Barcelona or Liverpool. But watch match against Bayern against Slovan Bratislava, or Manchester City against Brugge, because Manchester City and Brugge are so important. City has only a rule to win the match, Now, otherwise, they will be out from the Champions League, and it will be a surprise for everyone, of course. What about Bayern? They want to win match against Slovan Bratislava, and I think Harry Kane and Jamal Musiala and of course Kim Min-jae will be so useful in this situation. And I don't think Slovan Bratislava is able to score against Bayern, and just like that, I don't think Brugge is able to score against Manchester City. I know Manchester City defense is so weak, but this time Brugge has mission to play draw at least, and they will be in knockout stage. But knockout phase, sorry. But this time Manchester City will in Manchester it will be hell in for 90 minutes, and I think Erling Haaland, Phil Foden has obligation and responsibility to score a goal or make an assist, and Erling Haaland is in good shape, and I think Harry Kane and Erling Haaland are must picks for match day 8. What about Victor Gyökeres and my some options? I had Girassi as an option. I had Kylian Mbappe. I had Patrick Schick. But I think Victor Gyökeres and Sporting against Bologna, which has not motivation, I guess, because Bologna is already out from the Champions League officially. I think Victor Gyökeres as a good shape. He can score goals. Maybe assists, why not? And I think he will be so efficient for us. In midfield, I have Wirtz, Phil Foden, Musiala, and Barcola. What about Wirtz? And what about Leverkusen, who lost the match against Atletico de Madrid and did not win match against Leipzig? They must be angry about themselves. And who else but Florian Wirtz is the best pick for them, because match against Sparta Praga and match they can win and take the best 8 spot. I think Florian Wirtz is the best pick from Leverkusen, and Sparta is out already, so not motivation, not many motivation, but Wirtz will be my player from Leverkusen. Phil Foden, just like I have explained in the case of Erling Haaland, he's one of the best big in the Champions League. He's so good, and I think he will be one of the leader from Manchester City, and I have big hope from Phil Foden and Erling Haaland to be the leaders against Brugge. Jamal Musiala from Bayern and Harry Kane needs of course help from midfield, and who else but Jamal Musiala? I think wingers in Bayern are so weak. Gnabry and Sane misses too many opportunities, so I'm not going to pick them. So Jamal Musiala is superstar for me, and I think alongside Harry Kane he will be fit for against Slovan Bratislava, and he's must pick in the midfield. Bradley Barcola, what about this player? And match against Stuttgart is so crucial for PSG, just like final. It's early final for PSG against Stuttgart, because they need to win, and Bradley Barcola has of course additional motivation because PSG purchased Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, and additional motivation because of the competition against Georgian. And I think Bradley Barcola will be the player who has now one of the biggest motivation for PSG, for himself. And Barcola for me is must pick from PSG. And my players in the defensive line will be Kim, Guardiola, and Grimaldo. And I don't think Bratislava is able to score against Bayern. I don't think Brugge is able to score against Manchester City. And Joško Guardiola is so efficient in attacking phase, and maybe why not Joško scores goal or makes an assist and led us to many points. And what about Grimaldo? At the same situation, just like I have explained, no motivation for Sparta Praga. They are already out, so Grimaldo is efficient in attacking phase, and I think he will be fit for Sparta Praga. And why not score a free kick? No, why not? And give us more points. And in the goalie, I have Emiliano Martinez against Celtic, and I think Emiliano Martinez can take clean sheet against Celtic, and Aston Villa will fight to be in the best 8 teams. Just like that, we can autofill another players and don't use them for Tuesday game and for match day 8. So this will be my preference to pick. not these players, of course. That 11 players will be preference for me for match day 8. Of course, many options we have, because there will be many injury cases, there will be rotations, but this time, on this day, I think that one is best 11, and you can share your opinion in the comment section. I have an option and I have a question for you. Would you swap Kylian Mbappe on Harry Kane or for Erling Haaland? Just give me feedback in the comment section. My captain will be Florian Wirtz or Harry Kane or Erling Haaland. Between those three players, I will decide. uh, Please again subscribe my channel and like this video because it's very important for me. Thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye.